The story you're about to hear is as old as time itself. 15 years. It's the story of the greatest heroes the universe has ever seen, retold to you from the very beginning by me. Who am I? I'm a freelancer, voiceover artist. My name is Jason Stevens, and I am paid by the hour because I kinda sound like Morgan Freeman. It's a crazy world we live in, but not nearly as crazy as the one I'm to tell you all about. Without further ado, I present the complete, unabridged story of Red versus Blue, Abridged. Red Team and Blue Team were two opposing forces stationed in the same box canyon, Blood Gulch. No one on either—
Go back to sleep.
A suck-up.
I can hear its gross simplification, sir.
A Spanish-speaking robot, and—
Bow chicka bow wow?
And, well, caboose.
Why don't you just try walking on your hands? Then you could use your feet for high fives.
Even though they were supposedly at war, both teams talked to the same guy, Vic, on the radio.
What's going on?
Every now and then, a freelancer would show up in the canyon. They're kinda like badass bounty hunters, but not. Most times when a freelancer showed up, it was bad news.
All right, look, she's only bad because she has an evil computer program in her head, okay? Whatever. This isn't even canon. What do I care?
Church is sensitive about texts because they used to date. That evil computer program, this happened to everybody in Blood Gulch. But Omega got especially cozy inside the head of their new medic, Doc.
You fools have fallen right into my hands.
In their first truly heroic act, the Reds and Blues stopped that evil melodramatic computer program.
Hey, what the hell?
Then things got a little weird. They thought they traveled forward in time by 1,000 years. Tucker found an alien sword that got infected with the evil AI, flew away and blew up. That was the end of their Blood Gulch Chronicles. Reds and Blues got reassigned and spread out after that, until a freelancer agent named Washington went looking for them. Breaking with the freelancer mold, Wash was a cool guy, until later when—
Thanks, big ominous voice in the sky.
With this agent Washington, the Reds and Blues learned all the freelancers were trained by the same organization. Introducing Project Freelancer. They flew intelligence fragments in their brains to make them fight like superheroes. The Reds and Blues finally found out that both teams were being used by that same evil corporation. They were basically training dummies for those super soldier freelancers. When they found this out, boy, oh boy, were they mad. They vowed holy revenge against the evil corporation. With help from an EMP.
It only affects computers, remember? And I am a motherfucker.
Computer program called Epsilon, later also called Church. Because bad girl at first, but later joined the gang. She wanted revenge on the director of Project Freelancer.
Hello, Agent Carolina.
They helped her get it. Whammo jammo. After all that smooth jazz, the Reds and Blues crash-landed on a planet called Chorus, which was in the middle of a terrible civil war. Both sides of the conflict were being egged on by two mercenaries, Locus and Felix. Turns out the Mercs were working together to destroy the planet on behalf of another evil corporation called Charon Industries. The Reds and Blues made a lot of new friends on Chorus.
Why, Snowman?
And working together with a larger CGI budget, they shut that down too. But in a touching moment, Church had to sacrifice himself to save his friends.
Ain't that a bitch?
That's the whole story.
No, it's not. You skipped all the freelancer stuff and all the story that happened in Epsilon's memory unit. Way before Inception came out, I'd like to add.
And technically, you reordered a lot of the main elements.
And left out all of Red Team's successful military operations.
Now where's Freckles and Santa?
Well, like I said, they pay me hourly and my time's up, kids. Unless you feel like paying me extra.
No.
Ow.
No bueno.
Not happening.
Negatory.
Okay.
Right. Then that's the whole story. If you want more, watch the damn show yourself. See you later, space cowboys.